Today, I will be sharing with you 5 ways in which social media is affecting your body and mind. Point number 1. Using social media excessively diminishes your creativity. When you constantly direct your attention from one thing to another without fairly concentrating on one, you fail to produce valuable results. I will explain this with the help of an example. Suppose you're writing an article and you're being constantly bothered by social media notifications, then you won't be able to do the best of your ability. You'll not get that top-notch work which you could have otherwise produced. This not only applies to creative fields but also to simple things such as understanding and memorizing a text. How would you be able to understand the concepts deeply and let those settle in your memory if you're continuously switching between work mode and social media mode? Let's move on to point number 2. Studies show that people who use social media excessively are more prone to anxiety, depression, and many other psychological issues. This may result from one of the two factors. Factor number 1. Social approval. People often desire social approval from their friends on social media. The social approval tends to come in the following two ways. A. In the form of liking for what the user shares on social media. B. In the form of favorable comments for what the user shares on social media. Until these two conditions are satisfied, it doesn't seem that the user has been socially approved. Factor number 2. Comparison with others. The biggest reason for people to be unhappy is that they don't find themselves up to the mark when compared with others. This unhealthy comparison results in jealousy and self-sabotaging behavior, leading to distressing moods, contributing further to increased wastage of time and reduced productivity. Let's move on to point number 3. Excessive use of social media reduces your attention span in the long run. This happens because our mind is distracted very frequently because of social media notifications. During the day, we disturb our minds by switching our undivided attention between work mode and social media mode. This happens so frequently that if you are asked to count this number, it would be a very difficult task. Engaging in this type of routine for a long time in our lives can shorten the time span for which we can focus our undivided attention on one particular thing. Let's move on to point number 4. Excessive use of social media hampers your productivity to a large extent. I've seen people so addicted to social media that they can't even plan their day right, let alone putting the plan into action. Many times we make a commitment to finish a particular task in the given time, but how often are we disturbed by the fascinating world of social media, which then leads to unfinished tasks? Well, this illustration says it all about decreased productivity. Let's move on to the final point number 5. Excessive use of social media extracts clarity out of our lives. Everything seems to work on one principle, undivided attention. If we are not focusing our attention precisely on highly relevant subjects, then we'll often end up in chaos and self-sabotaging behavior. So that was it for the 5 points. Today, fairly a large number of people are using social media who don't realize that demerits of it far exceed the merits. I urge you to wisely allocate time for social media in your schedule. Grab other sources of entertainment and introduce reading as a habit in your life. It is you who can decide between wise and foolish use of social media. So be aware and don't let this modern day tool affect your health in any manner whatsoever. Be happy and don't criticize yourself. You are perfect and unique in the way God made you. Thank you for your time. I hope you found the video to be helpful. Please like the video, share the video. Don't forget to post your views about the video in the comment section. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. Follow Healthy Side on Instagram and Facebook. Links are in the description. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to start exploring your healthy side. Thank you so much.